Hey everybody, Kate Fisch here. I wanted to take some time and talk a little bit about signs and symptoms of an eating disorder. So eating disorders actually come in all different shapes and sizes. It's not always easy to spot an eating disorder. In fact, only 6% of people diagnosed with an eating disorder are considered medically underweight. A statistic that really flies in the face of what our culture's stereotypical view of someone with an eating disorder looks like. So that being said, there are some physical signs that you might notice that could indicate that somebody is struggling with an eating disorder. You might notice some significant weight changes, for example, or hair loss, or increased fatigue or weakness. You might even notice a new intolerance to cold, wearing a lot of layers, for example. There are some social and behavioral signs as well that you might spot in somebody who's struggling with food. For example, you might notice that somebody's been skipping meals or isn't present or staying really busy during mealtime hours. You might notice some new isolating behaviors. Maybe they're not spending as much time around their friends. You might even notice that they are incorporating some new food rules. Maybe they've cut out certain foods, or maybe they've started cutting out entire food groups. Even there might be increased negative body image talk, or a lot of talk or obsession about calories, or the newest diet or dieting fads, as well as maybe an increase in exercise. Along with these behavioral signs, there are also some significant mood changes that happen with somebody who has an eating disorder. So eating disorders absolutely impact somebody's emotional health. And really, people who are struggling with food display signs of depression and anxiety. So you might notice that somebody is maybe more anxious, more easily irritable, quick to anger. You might even notice that somebody has maybe a low mood, or doesn't seem to be enjoying or is as interested in activities that they used to find pleasurable or enjoyable. So it's really important that you say something if you think that somebody is struggling with an eating disorder. The sooner that somebody can get help from a trained mental health provider or medical provider, the more likelihood they are going to be able to reach sustained recovery. And it can be hard to talk to somebody or share your concerns. So I typically encourage people to really come with compassion and curiosity. So don't focus on food. Don't focus on what their body looks like. So instead of saying, wow, you've lost a lot of weight, I'm really concerned about you. Instead, maybe say something like, gosh, I've really felt like you've been more anxious lately. Is there anything in particular that you're worried about or that you want to talk about? I'm here for you. So steering away from that kind of confrontation and rather inviting that individual to share maybe how they're feeling and what's going on. So good luck. I hope this was helpful.